I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it.
What's up? Hello. Whoa, I don't know what's going on with me. We are gonna be on a wild ride today with the Young Living essential oils. And before we do that, if you don't know why the members have lint rollers next to their names, it's because I used to lint roll my mic all the time, and I have a dog that gets lint hair everywhere, and I'm like, how come I haven't done this in a while? I don't know. And I was like, oh, perfect, that's the perfect member emote, because like that made so much sense to my brain at the time, and now it doesn't make sense because I don't do it every time like I used to. So we're back to keeping our shit clean. Thank you. I just got it blow dried. Thank you. Y'all are so nice. Hello. We're going through the entire Young Living convention. I better make sure I can download the rest of it though. We're going to be watching the second half of General Session 1. Yes, dog litter is delightful, but not on my microphone. And it's everywhere. It for sure is everywhere. How's everyone doing? What's up? Did y'all catch the stream yesterday? On Wendy and Jen and Jessica did a stream. They are covering convention shit too. I am risking my life and my electronics today because I do not have a lid on my drink. Thanks, Wendy. That's so nice. Persephone, hello! Percy and I are lurking while I play Nuzlocke. What's that? Thank you for liking the stream. Hello, Charlene! What's the recap from day one? A lot of singing. A lot of Mary Young singing. A lot of awkward reenactments of classic movies. And butchering of them. What else? Jacob Young was dressed up as a knight from Knight's Tale, and his brother Joseph was dressed up as Men in Black / Mission Impossible. It was a weird crossover. They were doing Mission Impossible, and then they did a Men in Black like dance number, and I was like, oh. I rewatched day one and nearly died several times over from cringe. Listen, Pickle Knits. The fact that I don't have my lights on. The fact that I did not fast forward out of my cringe, like the secondhand embarrassment I felt, there we go. Now we got lights. It was bad. Sunbear, welcome. Holy moly, Sunbear, you have a golden kazoo? Wow. The cringe was real. Charlene is one of our fantastical mods, but also Charlene does a lot of activism behind the scenes and a powerhouse, a super powerhouse. So make sure to give Charlene all the love in the chat. Vibrato where it shouldn't be, 17 ball gowns and cringe galore. And you forgot the flowers. The flowers on the awkward flowers. Cause Hermit has a golden kazoo. I'm gonna say kazoozles for the rest of my life now. Let's go. I can't hear this, but imagine I'm dancing appropriately with my windshield wipers.
Well, we're moving on now.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're gonna go right into it. If-ish. Oh, I'm DC. I'm an MLM dropout. I got out in 2022, and I've been battling MLMs and technical difficulties ever since. I like live streaming the best. Live chat's the best, and that's what I do most of the time. And I'll either be by myself, or I'll be with my co-streamer, Jessica, or Wendy, or Jen, or whoever. Savannah I stream with, and I also stream with Aaron. I'm actually streaming with Aaron B's tomorrow. And what else am I doing this week? Oh yeah, Young Living. I was in Young Living from 2019 to 2022. And then before that, I was in Mary Kay Cosmetics. So I got sucked in twice. Hey, Sherry. I think a good summary of day one is a really long Saturday Night Live skit, but it was real life. Yes. I agree. Yeah. Somebody who's a singer was saying in the comments of that video one that there's kind of a shake that happens as you age. I get that. I understand that concept. I just think the singing was subpar. Allegedly, she was a trained opera singer, but it's not that pleasant to listen to, but that's just me. That's just me. All right, we're gonna go. Small content. Let's go. I need to put the chat on screen because YouTube slapped my video last time and we lost live chat. So what we're going to do is we are going to share screen underneath. How do I want to do this? There we go. And I'm going to share my Safari. And I'm going to get the live chat. I'm not going to do I'm not going to make it super awkward, but I want the replay crew, I feel like benefits from benefits from live chat being on screen because y'all are literally the best. And let me just see if I can take out the background. Blend mode, darken. No, wrong. Multiply. No. Just bear with me. I should have done this before I streamed, but that's okay. Oh, there we go. It's a little hard to read, but we'll put a purple background behind it, I think. Oh, well, that's not that bad. Here we go. Replay crew. We've got the chat on the screen. So if we get slapped by YouTube, y'all will still be on the screen. Hopefully that's not too distracting. Hey, Christy? Is that okay for y'all? Let me know in the comments. I don't want to make it too distracting, but I want it to be there. We are on ultra low latency, so if any of the mods have to bail, totally fine. Some of the rules for my stream are I don't know if they're in the description of this one, but no ad hominem, don't be a lint licker. We're gonna be as civil and respectful as we can be, and snark is welcome, but name calling is not. Okay, chicken nuggets allowed. Chicken nugget is allowed. Oh, I'm in top chat. God, live chat, we're up. Amazon sells golden kazoos. Yes. Thank you, Margaret. Yes. If you are missing my live streams, you can turn on notifications, but if you're still not getting notifications, maybe just like a couple of my old live streams and let YouTube know, like, oh yeah, you want to watch my content, and it'll do a better job of letting you know when I'm live. Oh, it's okay, Charlene. Yeah, so the Nightbot is an automated thing that we have for rules and other fun stuff. So one of those is please don't state your opinion as fact. You can add in my opinion, I think, to your comment. And also no disparaging, derailing, diagnosing, or doxing, no spamming or self-promotion, hate speech, and wishing harm are not welcome. So there it is. Let's go. I can't call someone a stinky McDoodoo meal. I mean, that's probably okay. A numpty's okay too. I know that's kind of like hypocritical, but I'm like chicken nugget and numpty. Like, all right. Oh, here we go. We're back. Why do you not have sound? Ignore. Why do we not have sound? We're at 147.47. 147.47. Oh dear God. We literally had sound the other day, and now we do not. Oh, I know why. Where's my sound? I know why. No, I don't. What the hell? We're in Chrome, you numpty. Oh, it's all the way down. Forget it. Hold on. Let's do... Bear with me. I've got some technical difficulties. Let me put the chat on the screen over here, though. Copy. Paste. The chat's going to be over here. Sorry. I don't know what's going on. Of course, my stuff's messing up. I have Ecamm mic, and that is this one. Hey, coconuts! We're going to get sound either way. We're going to get it. I'm going to open up QuickTime 147. Jacob's talking day 1. Ugh. Okay. Let us go over here, and we are going to switch this out for Google Chrome. Unlock. Let's see if we get sound now. Hold on. There we go.
I don't have anything as
we were doing secondary display and it didn't pull over, so we got it. Just give me a second. We did it. Now my size is going to be different. That's okay. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Yes. Now, the reason this is small and not big is because I was able to download it in one fell swoop with a smaller size, so that is why. But we should be good over here. I'm just trying to set it up. Sorry. That is centered now. And we can lock that. And that should be good. Again, replay crew, howdy hey. The live chat's going to be on the screen underneath the video we're reacting to. So that's where you can find it if it ends up getting deleted, okay? Thanks, Charcity.
As exciting as what my mother shared, I also got the dirtiest look from her for wearing what I am wearing today. But if you see what I'm wearing today, I don't know if we have a camera, we have some brand new shirts. Now ladies, I know a few of you probably brought some guys with you. And gents, I know it's hard every single year because you're like, I don't really fit in, I'm not sure what I'm doing here, what do I even do here? Right?
You get stacked into by your wife.
We talked about this and we mulled this over for a little bit. And we decided to get a bunch of dudes together, and we have created a spot for all of the gentlemen called Oils and Iron this year.
Who made that logo? Who did the shirt? Listen. I love a shirt. I love a shirt moment. I love a graphic design moment. Who designed this? It looks awful.
We also have some merchandise
what does the back
for
look
you.
like?
We have some shirts. We have the new logo. We have YL30 on the side.
Oh boy, YL30 on the side. Oh, wow.
We have the Young Living logo, and of course, the famous line of all lines, live life on the edge on the back.
Oh, that's the shittiest shirt I've ever seen. We're gonna get demonetized. That's okay. What the fuck? You're just gonna put text on the back in Helvetica? Oh, wow. Or Roboto? Whatever it is. Live life on the edge. You're gonna do all like the first word is gonna be capitalized. Each word's gonna be capitalized. Ugh. Hi, Eloise. Oh, if you don't know what Young Living Essential Oils is a supplement company. They started out making essential oils, and now they do essential oils, supplements, diet products. They used to have makeup. They no longer do, and they also sell healthcare now, or a health sharing plan, whatever it is. And they make really bad t-shirts, so that's always so fun. Hey, Al. Who freaking did this? Who wants to wear a shirt like that and spend your hard-earned money doing that? Nobody does. Nobody does. I don't know what's going on.
Guys, it's also hard for us to share essential oils, you know, a little bit. And there's not really like an attractive or sexy way to show the oil. So we thought about that too for all of you. We've created a brand new Molly medical inspired bag for all of the gentlemen. We already have first responders using this bag as well.
No.
It has Velcro on the front, so you can put whatever patches you want, and we'll continue to make more patches.
Young Living has first responders? What? What is happening? Oh my God. What are you doing? What is a first responder doing with essential oils? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
I hate it here.
It has 15 loops on the inside for as many oils as you could possibly want, and you can put whatever else you want in that bag.
Why don't you show it to us right
I know some
now?
of you dads like to carry your little fanny packs, especially when you're going to the amusement parks. This one has belt straps, so you can snap it right onto your belt. Something to your kid happens at the amusement park, drop on down, pop an oil, you're good to go.
Pop an oil?
Okay. So, the gentlemen, I hope you have something to be excited about
Hey,
for
Broken
this year.
Waffles.
That will be
I started a
open in the
little
expo
early. I'm
after
sorry. I got home early. I did it at 4:15 because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get home from my appointment early, and then I did, and I was like, I just want to stream. So then I ran my mouth for a while, and then I started the stream.
Session. I'll be there helping with shirts and kits. We have axe throwing, video games, sand rail, motorcycles. Ladies, I know this is going to be a question. Can the girls come? Okay, you can come, but it's a guy's area, so try not to overtake. Okay, you girls already have so much. Okay.
You girls, how condescending. You girls already have all your other shit. You can't come into our area. Okay, Jacob. I think this just perfectly describes this. This is fucked. Exactly, Al. These oils aren't essential for anything.
Okay, great. Okay, my last announcement, and then I'll get off stage. As some of you may know, I tried to do a men's camp last year. It's something that my dad did for 2 years in a row, and it was really hard to decide how to bring it back. Unfortunately, there were some unforeseen circumstances and last-second changes last year, and I was not able to have men's camp that year. This year has changed. Dates are set. September 13th through the 15th, and only while you're here at convention, we have a special discount and incentive if you get your man, your son, your brother, your cousin, your uncle, whoever to sign up for men's camp this year. This camp is about finding yourself, finding that masculinity, disciplining yourself, maturity, education with the products, the farms, and just a time for men to get together. As men, we really suck getting together. We are not good at it. We don't really talk about our problems all that much. And it's a place for us to kind of get down and emotional and be fragile and just to talk about things as guys together. So
why can't you be emotional and fragile with the people in your life and practice doing that, huh? What? I'm like, I should have worn a shirt. I have a shirt on, but I don't know why I'm decided.
Like I said, men's camp is happening this year. We want you all to be there. Spots are very limited.
God.
I think we have 50 for the time being, and they are filling up very quick. So you have a special incentive and discount only here.
Young Living peeps, what's up? Yeah, sorry. This is a high control group that you're in called Young Living, and the bite model tactics used at your convention were awful too. So we're whistleblowing on it. Have the day you deserve.
Here at convention, if you go to the Experience YL booth inside the expo and talk to Luba, she'll help you with the discount and the incentive. Thank you all so much. We'll see you soon.
That was an awful shirt.
Ladies and
Ben Riley. Ugh. I'm trying to take the music off. If you don't know why I have like kind of a grossed out response to Ben Riley, you may have missed some of the Zoom calls that we got thanks to Mombi. And he said some awful things on the Zoom call about people sneaking in and stuff like that, and like basically whistleblowing on Young Living and stuff like that. And I was just like, dude, do you know Kevin Tinter? Are y'all like besties? Because like this is gross, my guy. I'm turning the sound up.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Carla
no.
Green, I see you standing. Notice my wife didn't. I pay attention to those things.
Stay safe,
Most of you who've
okay?
seen me talk before know that if you don't stand up, I make you stand up. So you're just like, let's get it over with. So good to be with you all. It's so nice to be together with the Young Living world. This is our first International Grand Convention in 5 years. It feels like a lifetime. Welcome, Young Living. How was the 90s party? Yes? I feel like I could have just raided my 20-year-old's closet and I could have had everything I needed. It's crazy how the 90s are back. You all looked amazing. Glad you had so much fun with us, and I know it's an early start, so thank you for being here. I want to first touch on something that Mary said, and she said it better than I ever could. But I think in moments like this, and I'm glad that the first bit was really highlighting the family. And I love seeing their different personalities. We get to know them every day. And you get a chance to see who they are here as they represent themselves. And you might wonder, well, why is that important? It's more important today than ever to know the ethics, the principles, the reasons a business is founded.
Am I still on speed? 1.25, let's go.
And who are the primary protectors, the guardians of that business, of that mission? That's the Young family. And I can tell you we're in incredibly good hands. If you're going to put your heart and soul into your business, you need to know that you've got a partner that's going to be with you every step of the way.
How do we know that they're going to be with us every step of the way, dude? Sir? Mr. Sir? They own the company. They're getting paid by people buying products. Like, okay. It is weird that they're doing so much to validate Joseph and Jacob and Kate being the kids of Mary Young, and Mary Young still not even being able to say, like, she's enough to run the company. She has to say, like in the last stream, that Gary Young is still speaking to her and guiding them, making the oils when he's dead. I don't understand.
And I promise you Mary is. I promise you Jacob and Joseph understand why we exist. And you can build here with confidence knowing that you have a partner who understands the importance of what we do. That's
exactly,
never going
Mark.
away. And I think it's more important today than ever. I have the honor of having three ladies
Mark.
in the audience here that are really important to me, and they're not often all together. So I want to just, I want to talk about each of them in turn. The first is Mary. So I love how Mary gives all the credit away. It's always Gary did all of this and Gary did all of that. She never mentions that she was there for every single step.
Okay. Yeah, you better clap right now. Clap, clap, clap. If they're not clapping, then don't force people to clap. What is happening?
You see, Mary's the matriarch of this enormous Young Living.
Quick question. Where would be the place for a quick conversation with you be? Do I join the Discord? I would DM you on Insta, but you mentioned it makes you anxious sometimes. Broken Waffles, you can message me on Discord, that's fine. If you go just the first line of your message on Instagram, just say, if your name's different, just say Broken Waffles safe question or whatever as the first line, and I'll open it up, okay? Jamie, I feel like I'm in church. Yeah. A culty church? Same.
Global family. And I am so grateful for her every single day because she reminds us when she says that we don't chase the dollar, she doesn't. She never talks to me about being profitable and making more money. That's just not us. Prasad likes
Every business has to be profitable to survive, or it has to break even. Every business does. Money is not evil. Are there broken parts of capitalism? Of course there are. But if you're talking about, can a business just survive without looking at their profit and loss and making strategic moves so that they can stay open, so that they're not constantly in the red? Yeah, that's super important. God, I hate this. I hate this so much. Lint rollers. Elaine, thank you so much. Let me play a... Holy crap. Let me play Welcome to Illyria, and we'll get back to it. Thank you.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Hey, Aya. Sorry. Thank you for the membership. That's so sweet. If you want to join Discord as a member, you can click on this link. You need to connect your YouTube that has the membership with your Discord account. It's in settings. I forgot about lint licking phrase.
likes to say the farms are Mary's Ferraris. She loves to put everything back into this company because she knows how important it is. And having that purpose front and center for us every single day is one of the things that I love about this business. And it's one of the reasons why you can trust us. I say all the time,
I love that,
we're
Winona.
not perfect. I really wish we were. But we are so sincere. We're so authentic and we are so real. And that starts with Mary.
You're so authentic. You mean authentically like a bully? What do you mean authentic and real? What do you mean? Have you seen the people that are independent contractors in your company? I'm not saying everybody. I'm saying some of the top front-facing people who are huge reps in your company. If that is authentic and real, maybe they're showing who they truly are, but it is not. It's distasteful. And you, Ben Riley? Ugh, okay.
Mary. This company would not exist without Mary. Gary knew the power of the oils, but it was only when that partnership happened, when Gary and Mary met, that the magic really was created.
Ugh.
And Young Living was born. And she's fast to give it away. I keep telling, if you talk to Mary this week, remind her she's supposed to be writing her story. I keep trying to pressure her to write her own book, and she always says, oh, I'm writing about something else. And she always likes to deflect. But I think we have to acknowledge that. What a gift it is to have Mary with us. And Mary and the Young family is why you can build here with confidence. Mary knows why we exist. So Mary, thank you for inviting me to be a part of your big family. That's what they've done. They've said, come, be a part of our family. Let's do some great work together. And working alongside you has been one of the greatest experiences of my professional life. Thank you.
Clap, 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 clap. Clap, clap, clap.
The other woman in my life is my wife, Lydia. So Lydia's always behind the scenes. I told her, I said, if you could be there tomorrow, I'm going to talk about it. She said, don't.
His wife is beautiful. Holy cow. Is that his wife? I didn't think that was his wife. That was his wife, but if it is his wife, holy shit. What a smoke show. Maybe they're pointing at the wrong person. Maybe that is his wife. Taco Tuesday. Oh, I want tacos. Tacos in the chat. Let's go. They're blandly delicious. Hey, Jessica. Have a good work session. Get that bag. Sincere people don't have to constantly go oh, I'm sincere.
She said no. But you know how it is. So many of you have a partner behind the scenes.
What? She's beautiful. Chelsea, I love that. I hope you have a good drive.
That's home with kids this week, don't you? Someone that's keeping your house together. trying to keep your kids from burning it down, right? You have to have somebody do that. And supporting
Yes.
you so that you can show up in your business, in your world. And Lydia does this so beautifully for me. And I don't have a very
Okay, I'll
lot of
download it,
opportunities to
Liz.
thank her for that. And our
If you-
life is busy. We've got young kids, and this.
Unless, if you know where she's going live, feel free to send me the link on Instagram and I will download it later.
This business, I love this business so much. I want to give it everything. And Lydia behind the scenes makes that possible. And I'm so grateful to you, Lydia.
Oh, that is her.
She's an incredible marketer, influencer, and businesswoman in her own right. I told her she had to give up her Young Living business so I could come back. And that was a tough discussion because she loves this company so much. But I'm so grateful that she was.
You made your wife give up her Young Living business so you could come back as president. What a selfish thing to do. Wow. This is the president of Young Living. His name's Ben Riley. We've reacted to him in the past. If you want to see kind of the person he is when he is not presenting at convention, go check out some of my past live streams. Because who he actually is, like, comes across.
She was willing to give up so much for me. And I don't tell her enough now, so I'm so grateful she's here. And I could let her know. Please message your partners as well. Let them know how much you appreciate their support for you to be here this week. And last but not least, my mother is here.
Oh. Okay, that is his wife. Holy cow.
And I can tell you,
she's
one of the reasons
beautiful.
why I'm so inspired by you ladies, the women, the mothers in the audience, building this business is because you represent my mom to me. She was an incredible mother. All the while, she was supporting our.
There's dudes who are, Adam Green. Hello? He is a Royal Crown Diamond, and it was his business that he grew, not his wife's. Like, there's dudes in the audience. What are we doing, Ben? Hey, Aaron. What's up? Arrow. Rip Ben Riley.
Our family business, the family farm. And there were no jobs too gritty or difficult for my mother. She taught me how to problem solve and figure things out. She
She teach you how to be a kind person, a kind human being? What? No? Okay.
was always that way. She's like,
I know kids are not their parents, parents are not their kids. I know there's separation. I know people do not reflect people are not a direct reflection of their government. I get that. He's just like, oh, I am who I am because of my mom. Oh, has she seen you on a Zoom call when you've been being a chicken nugget? What?
Figure it out. Find a way. She had in our entryway, we always joke that leave it to my mother to create the 11th commandment. We thought God did a pretty good job with 10, but Mom said, no, the 11th is thou shalt not whine in our home. That was the way it was displayed right as we walked in the door.
Oh, that probably makes sense that he's the president of Young Living because the reps are not allowed to speak out because, behavior control.
And she's so brilliant. She could have been a great many things, and I'm forever grateful that she chose to be my mother.
Just what I needed on this hot day, a tall glass of cold sexism.
And of course, while he is an incredible woman, my dad is here too.
You have not missed much, Jesse. Ben Riley is thanking everybody in his life because he is who he is because of them. So, Wife was an NCAA soccer player at BYU? Wow.
And it's from my dad I learned to love people. Nobody loves people more than my dad.
I'm sorry. I'm being a jerk. Have you seen yourself on a Zoom call when you don't think that it is getting, shared to anti-MLM? Because, I wouldn't say that's love. I wouldn't say that's a loving persona.
Don't talk to him because he'll talk to you for 2 hours. But he'll be so interested in you. He'll want to know everything about you. He loves people, and he has an incredibly heart. He taught me what it was to really love each other.
Okay.
So I'm so grateful for my dad. He's always been my hero, and I'm grateful that he's here as well.
Oh, sorry. My hair.
Okay, so here we are on the precipice, the beginning of this great experience we're going to have this week. And as the old adage says, we always save the best for last. And I'm kind of the first. So that tells you something, which you can expect from what I'm going to be talking about today. That's where I fit. But I'm so thrilled to be here with all of you. Like I said, it's been 5 years since we've been together. And in some ways, it feels like it's been an entire lifetime. As I reflect on my past 5 years, one of the things for which I'm eternally grateful is the honor to serve all of you as Young Living's president.
Why are we clapping so much? Just freaking talk.
Some of you know my story, but Young Living's been in my blood for a very long time. Back in 1998, when I was a poor, struggling college
this guy's
student.
not Gary's son. The guy before in the green shirt is Gary's son, and well, one of his kids. He has 2 kids with Mary Young, and then he had other kids from his other marriages.
A funny little company moved into my hometown, Payson, Utah. And this company moved into my old middle school that I attended as youth. It was called the Payson Middle School. Payson Middle School. If you think about that acronym, it was awkward. I think it kind of typifies the awkwardness of that stage of adolescence in my life. So it was really surreal when I...
This is a convention, yes. This is people paid good money to come here to listen to this shit.
walked back into this old school where all of my childhood memories were, right? I had lunch here, had my first crush there, so many memories. And my sister was working in their customer service team, and she mentioned that they were looking for someone to work in the warehouse, in the graveyard shift. Of course, as a starving college student, I was absolutely interested. I needed the money, so I applied for the position, and I was delighted. And
someone paid $275 to be here in person, or the $200 for the cheap price, or whatever it was. The straight digital stuff was only like $75, and there's, I don't know, 30 or 40 hours of content.
I'm honestly a little surprised when they hired me on the spot. I wasn't qualified, but I vividly recall walking into that warehouse, which was the school's old gymnasium, and being immersed in this really interesting cornucopia of aroma. Like, what is this? You probably guessed by now that that company was a baby Young Living. We were 4 years old at the time. And I love that, looking back on that experience, because those days were so humble.
They were so humble with Gary Young running it? Or they were humble because you had small, like a humble structure, infrastructure, not actual humility. I got it. Got it. They were so humble. We were so small. There were 6 of us in the warehouse. Total. There were 6 of us picking products for the world, for the Young Living world. But you know what? Gary and Mary knew what they had was valuable. They knew then. And at my 21-year-old self, I didn't see that at the time, but they did. If you recall, in 1998, we were sharing we were sharing cassette tapes to grow our business. Who remembers this? The missing link. You remember the missing link? Holy shit.
Okay, so who handed out the missing link as a way to share Young Living? I love it. I see those hands. Yes, all those hands. That's how we did it back in the...
They'd have to buy the tapes to share them with other people. So, that was also part of the income of Young Living. It was also a huge thing in Amway, selling tapes and trainings and CDs and stuff like that.
Those days. Who's never played a cassette tape in their life? There are a few hands there too, right?
Liz.
It's a trick nowadays to even find something to play a cassette tape.
Monetized.
Remember, this was before e-commerce. It's pre-blogging.
And it's, again, live chat, it's not a big deal if we get slapped. A way that you can support the channel for free is liking the stream, leaving a comment after the video's done, or just engaging in the live chat. All of that helps, and it helps other people find this type of whistleblowing content on this multi-level marketing company and other multi-level marketing companies. So, oh my God, if you have one of these tapes, we will listen to it. If you have one of these tapes, I have a P.O. box. Please send it to me. Please, 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 for the love of God, I want to listen to one of these tapes. Maybe I can buy one on eBay. Does anybody have one? Ronnie, live long and prosper. Howdy, hey.
Before social media, and much of our business was built in those early days
Yeah, we
by
got some
handing out
haters
these
here
tools
too, so they're probably not
and
going to
following
like the
up just
stream.
to see what people thought. So after I completed my undergraduate degree, I wanted to go out and make my way in the world. So I left my home state, actually my country, and Young Living, and I lived overseas for about 11 years. I lived in South Korea. Yeah. Daehanmin국 Haiting. Let's hear it from our Koreans. I know we have some Koreans here. We have over 100 Koreans with us this week. One of our newest markets, or one of our fastest growing markets, and we love having our South Koreans here. I lived in another incredible country, Taiwan. Dajahao for all of our Taiwanese. Yeah, Taiwan, Dajahao. Welcome all of our Taiwanese. Great business in Taiwan as well. It's so beautiful to see our business thriving in these countries around the world. And then, of course, I spent a lot of time down under in Australia. Yes, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oh, send it to me, please. Send me the link and I'll buy it. Hermit, I'll buy it. If you can you just link me like on Instagram or send me an email, say hello to dc@gmail.com, or just do this, camp. Send it here. That's the best way.
Right over here, huh? You can see those Aussies they represent. I love our Australians, our Kiwis that are here representing our business down under. So after those adventures, I finally moved back to the United States and found this little essential oil company wasn't so little anymore. I returned to Young Living in 2016 as a good friend reached out to me and asked if I'd be willing to help with our global sales business. And of course, I was very excited, and before I knew it, I was back. Because I'd used and loved our oils the entire time, it felt so much like coming home. It felt like I was back with my family. The prodigal son returned, if it were. And by then, we'd progressed. We weren't handing out CD or cassette tapes anymore. We'd moved on to CDs, DVDs, all the way to blogging and ultimately social media. And in the process, we were welcoming in all these new families of oilers, a new
Thank you,
generation.
Jesse. Bless you.
You fast forward to 2014, and how we share Young Living continues to evolve. Short-form content is now the thing. It's the latest way that we share. Who spends more time than they'd like to admit on TikTok or Reels? Oh, you're not going to.
Not at that conference. They're not do you not understand your audience? That audience that you're talking in front of, like, they will not be on TikTok because they're afraid of their information getting to the Chinese government. So, no, not in that conference. You're not going to find a ton of people on TikTok. Do you not even know who you're talking to, Ben? The hyper-religious, crunchy, like, people? I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying, like, you know that they're afraid of toxins. You know that they have potentially a leaning towards controversial / conspiratorial theories. As a general rule, they're not going to be on TikTok. Okay, that's okay. What do I know? I'm just a hater.
Admit. Joseph, I see. That's honest, Joseph. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And you know, at
Aussies
the
are
same
not
time, a lot of you
humans.
finding a lot of success through the good old-fashioned method of just sharing with people to people. We see that in-home gatherings are back, and more important than ever. As I reflect on our 30-year journey, our
Yes, he
methods of
has.
sharing have consistently evolved.
Yes.
But the core message of empowering wellness, purpose, and abundance has never changed. In 30 years, we've made many shifts, which have ultimately brought us to where we stand today. In this partnership, you're often the first to find these opportunities. And as a business, we try to rally to meet you there.
Yes,
Today,
correct.
you continue to evolve and find ways to share and continue to follow you as you figure it out. And we try to show up as best as we can for you. As I said, nothing has ever changed, though, in our 30 years in the way Young Living blesses families and lives. One of the ways we bless people are through the world's best essential oils. I love thinking back to my days in 1998. And every once in a while, I see an old label in my home or around the office, and I'm transported back to that time. I think a gift of age is the joy of nostalgia as you revisit the times gone by and the meaning those times still held in your life. You think about it, we've gone through a lot of label versions in our company's history. And each label represents a unique time in our lives and in our shared history together. In fact, now that I'm here and I'm thinking about it, wouldn't it have been great to actually provide a collection of all these labels through the years? You could kind of like stroll down that lavender memory lane together. That would have been awesome. I really should have thought about that. Fortunately, actually, we do have John Wetton, who's our head of legacy. And John thinks of everything, actually.
It's right behind
In fact, I think we might have a commemorative collection of our population lavender through the years. Do we have this? Let's have a look.
It's... Oh, you're going to get an actual
I might be
oils?
coming all the way back to get this. Yes. Yes, here it is. Look at this incredible collection with every one of the labels we've had in our history.
You're going to sell it to people now?
This collection of the world's best lavender comes in this beautiful box, which will walk you down that Young Living lavender lane. And each...
You're selling people what? Did you change the formula and then you remade the formula as it was from back in the day to currently? What is happening?
label represents a different point in our rich history. Vaughn, you remember these? You were here for all of them.
Lavender legacy.
We highlight the milestones from cultivating true population lavender across the farms worldwide to pioneer new distillation techniques, all the way to our work with natural pollinators. It's all here, cataloged in that journey. So you can get this here at convention. It's only $125 US and 125 PV, only available this week. And you know, while we could have done this, yeah, definitely get one because
It's sold online, you piece of shit. Oh, I'm not supposed to call it name call. It's sold online, Ben Riley. What are you talking about? It's $164.47 retail, and if you buy it as a rep, you can get it for $125. What do you mean it's only gonna be sold that week? I didn't mean to say piece of shit. I'm sorry. Chicken nugget. Ben Riley. Mr. Sir.
they're going to sell out, and this is the only chance. So please make sure you get your
This is the only chance. It's online. It's online. I'm sorry for yelling. It's online. Liar, liar, pants on fire, sir. Exactly, Jesse. Oh, it's okay. Hello, Shelby. We just caught Ben Riley lying through his teeth. We love spicy, oily DC.
lavender collection.
Oh my god.
And we could have done this with any number of our incredible oils or blends. But I feel like it's very appropriate that we highlight lavender. After all, lavender is really
What's
where
different?
it started.
Let's
And I'm
see.
going to talk a little bit more about that in a minute.
Oh boy.
So today, we continue to be stewards of this incredible mission of empowering wellness, purpose, and abundance in your families, your communities, and ultimately the world. Last year, as we began our long-term strategic planning process, we asked the question, how do we do that best today? And through surveys and focus groups, we asked you, our customers, our staff, and the marketplace this very
I can't find anything ingredient-wise with these different bottles of lavender that would make it like special. Did they do the distilling process different for each different bottle? It doesn't look like it. It just looks like it's all the same lavender, it just in different product labels. Who freaking did this? Ben Riley did, because they thought it was a great idea.
question. And you know what the overwhelming response that came
paying for a
through
new sticker.
was that people need and want to live healthier.
Let me ask you this, young living people, if you're still here and if you're watching, like, I know I'm spicy. I can't help it. It's a long story. Y'all are seriously okay with Mary Young and Ben Riley putting together a lavender through the ages, lavender legacy collection, and there's nothing special about what's in the individual bottles, and then they want to sell it to you for $125? What? I mean, 100, and you get 125 PV. Wow, 125 bucks, 125 PV. Like, you should feel good about that. Retail 164.47. Why would they do this? It's a money grab. It's a freaking money grab. You're not getting anything special. Oh, yay. One of my white hairs. That's okay. I'm old as shit.
Cleaner lives free from harmful toxins and chemicals. And this was great news for us because we're really good at that. After all, we've been doing it for 30 years. Last year at the convention, the Americas Convention, we introduced a concept of helping families make a shift to a healthier home. Hopefully some of you remember this right here.
We can't see the make a shift that well. Oh, you're playing with Windex? Oh, why would you let your kid play with Windex? How realistic is that you're letting your kid play with Windex? Okay, yeah, if you were over by the sink and you opened the cupboard and the Windex was underneath, why would you have it in the living room? It doesn't make sense. The lid is on. Bleach has a purpose, okay? Bleach has a purpose! Oh my god! You're gonna clean your home with lavender? Okay. Oh yeah, just undiluted. Just drop it on your kid's skin undiluted. What a bad logo transition for the end. We're gonna clap even though that was shit. Okay. Did you know one of the reasons that you use a carrier oil? One, to dilute it depending on if your kid's skin is sensitive, and two, the oil doesn't evaporate as fast when you have a carrier oil, so like it stays on the skin longer because guess what? It's very it's volatile and like it will disappear like that. And do not put oil on your infant or children. And I'm not saying essential oils don't smell good, and I'm not saying that there aren't some studies about some things that have been done, but like in the grand scheme of things, like when we've read the essential oil Bible and the things that they claim that the essential oils can help fix, it's dangerous because it prevents people from getting medical help when they may need it sooner rather than later.
I think that very short film really embodies what we can do today, the power of our mission and our message to families.
Or pets.
So why did we choose the theme, Make a Shift? A really popular book, and one of my favorites is Atomic Habits by author James Clear. Some of you are fans as well, I hear. Yeah, it's a great book. In this book, author James Clear argues that tiny changes in behavior, when consistently practiced, can lead to remarkable improvements, big improvements over time. So when we talk about helping families live healthier lives, we realized we needed to make it really easy as possible. What he talks about is that small changes matter. Behavioral changes are most successful when we focus on the tiny, manageable habits rather than attempting a big, drastic change all at once. So rather than asking people to throw out everything in their home, we can start with a Thieves laundry detergent.
This is how I got brainwashed, okay? Let me tell you this. This is exactly what they're doing right now. This is how I got brainwashed. Hello, Alexis. How are you and Baby Snark? I was first introduced to the idea of Young Living because my client, my graphic design client, was a silver in Young Living. And so I was I was following her from another post, something completely different. She started posting about Young Living, and then I was making content for her, whatever, like for her blog and like doing things on behind the scenes with her website and stuff like that, like logo, things like that. And started saying like, oh, your chemicals may be harsh and you may be sensitive to it. I'm sensitive to stronger smelling things. So then she was like, oh, well then thieves. Thieves is a good option. So you bring in one thing, then you trade out another thing, and then you trade out another thing, and then you read about all this other stuff, and all of a sudden you're afraid of ingredients and you're afraid of the impact they have on your health, even though there is some balanced information out there about ingredients and all this other stuff, but you're so deep into this idea that there's toxins everywhere and the toxins are going to make you sick without you knowing it. You're afraid to burn candles. You're afraid to take medicine. You're afraid to use any other cleaning supplies. You're afraid to smell shit. You know? It's just twisty. As a library worker, the self-help section makes me angry if I think about it too much. Most of, if not all of it, is garbage. Yay! That's amazing! Congratulations to your baby sister.
A few oils. Maybe it's a Ningxia reset. Over time, with a little help from our loyalty program, these small replacements can transform a home. The other thing he talks about is habit stacking as people start to live healthier lives. When we link new habits to existing routines, these habits become significantly easier to maintain and build upon. So I'll give you an example. If you brush your teeth every morning, which you really should, you can add the Gary Good Day protocol to that habit. You do it every morning, add that practice, and you'll be amazed at how your day changes.
The Good Day protocol is this process of meditating and sniffing essential oils. And I'm not saying that incense or that your olfactory system isn't powerful. I am not a fan of the stuff that Gary Young taught people to do. So if you're wondering, like, what's this Great Day protocol? Here, I'll look it up and I'll tell you, because y'all are don't know. Gary's Great Day protocol. It is, you need 4 essential oils. You need Valor, Harmony, White Angelica, and Joy. White Angelica, okay, that's fine. I don't love that. And you do it every single day. So step 1, Valor. Place 1 drop of Valor on the inside of your left wrist. Place the left wrist over the inside of your right wrist so that the insides of both wrists are touching, and hold together for a moment. Focus your mind on balancing, holding your wrists in place. The powerful combination of ingredients in Valor delivers strengthening and refreshing qualities, supporting feelings of courage and self-esteem. Step 2, Harmony. Place 1 drop of Harmony above your belly button to promote positive feelings, calming down your mind. This spiritual and emotional blend is balancing and calming, and may help reduce occasional everyday stress and discord by creating harmonic balance in the mind, spirit, and body. Step 3, Joy. Place 1 drop of joy above your heart to bring about feelings of happiness to your mind and body. Create a joyful and happy aromatic experience with this uplifting blend of pure essential oils such as rose, jasmine, tangerine, and bergamot, and others. Step 4, White Angelica. Place 1 drop of White Angelica on your palms and rub together. Lightly brush your hands over your head, face, and shoulders and body to uplift your spirits and protect your energies. Lovingly harvested from plants native to exotic destinations around the world, the 10 essential oils in White Angelica come together to create a one-of-a-kind blend that inspires a positive atmosphere and feelings of security and optimism. Obstacles and challenges are inevitable as you go after your dreams, but it's important to remember that you have the power to make huge changes in your life, and those changes all begin with establishing an uplifting morning routine to start each day with positivity. Do you want to know? Let's just look at the price real quick. Valor is, how much is it? I want to see the price. Valor is expensive. Harmony is expensive. Joy is expensive, and White Angelica is expensive. It's not letting me pull up the price right now. Here we go. Here we go. White Angelica is $52.80 wholesale. Joy is $77.20 wholesale. Harmony, $124.50 wholesale. And Valor, where the flippity flop? Can you not buy Valor? Their links are broken. Surprise, surprise. Check your fucking links when you design a website. Oh my god. How much is Valor? I think it's like $50. I'm looking for the price so that y'all can... $44.50 wholesale. So they're telling you to get Thieves, which is like $28 for like the concentrate. Fine. And then they're going to have you spend about $300 on essential oils for the Great Day Protocol. Those small, simple changes that are expensive as hell. Oh, okay.
Changes, how your outlook improves. Teaching people those little ways to habit stack can really have profound impacts in their lives. And last but not least, I think this is really important, is creating an identity based around those habits. We can shift our focus from goals to an identity. Instead of saying, I don't want to be sick, or I don't want my kids or my family to be sick, say, I have a healthy family. This shift reinforces the positive behaviors we're introducing and aligning to our desired identity.
Mind control.
We realized at Young Living we could have the greatest impact by empowering people to start by making that shift. It's just saying yes to that shift. So we took all of this feedback on board, and we've been working on shifts at Young Living on our side, on the corporate side of our business. And there's a lot going on, so I don't have the time to go over all the shifts that have been happening, but I wanted to...
I'm not going to tell you the important stuff. I'm just going to give you the fluffy stuff. Okay.
highlight a few things that we're doing to align our efforts with your efforts.
There you go.
As we partner with you to help families make a healthier home. So one of the areas we have made a shift is our long-term planning and strategy. I'm pleased to say that today we have a 5-year plan. You heard us talk a bit about this, to align our efforts to create a healthier home around the world. There are 3 pillars to this plan. Those 3 pillars are, first of all, creating healthy business practices. The healthier we are as a collective organization, the better we show up for you, our business partners. In our world, we have to be good at saying no so that we can say yes to great. Say no to good. Say no to good so we can yes to great. Hopefully you get what I mean by that.
Rip.
So we have to be able to prioritize, and that's really, really hard because there's so many great ideas and great opportunities. We have to say no to the good and yes to the great. We have to align our product strategy with our business opportunity. Both of these are powerful tools for you. I think you'll see more of what I mean by this when you see the new products that we might be introducing to you today. Yeah, you're going to love these. I'm really excited about our new product lineup. Not only do these products have a clear purpose, but they also align well with each other, so it's easier for you to know how to best help families make this shift we're talking about. Most of us, in fact, raise of hands, who started as a customer of these products first?
Not a bunch.
Yes, we started loving the products, and that natural passion for wellness led us to share our Young Living business. I think almost all of us started that way. So when we make that transition easy, products are easier to share, and we're able to help more people.
A healthier Borg collective. We are the Borg. You will be assimilated.
The last one is helping people on this journey to a low-tox lifestyle.
I know that's not aligned. I can see it from here. The far green one is not aligned with the top. It's like 2 or 3 pixels up. What is happening? You almost had it. Who's making these PowerPoints? They're not awful. It's just like, can we align something?
Just before, we want to provide the tools, support, messaging, and methods for helping families start and continue this journey in creating their
And there's
healthy
more
home.
space. There's more space between the middle and the one on the right than there is from the middle and the one on the left. Ooh. Oh my
In fact,
God.
in the US and Canada, we partnered with our leaders to introduce the Young Living program, Young Living through the Ningxia Reset program. Who's done the Ningxia Reset? Yeah.
I have.
This is a great example of programs that help people make a shift to a healthier lifestyle.
Oh God.
I will say personally, I'm amazed at the difference that
You know how much Ningxia is? It's so expensive. It's so expensive. I'll look it up for you. Ningxia, Zing, and the energy shots. So 2 bottles of Ningxia, 4 bottles of why are you selling on Amazon? They're gonna be pissed. It's an antioxidant drink. 2 bottles is $88 wholesale. A 4-pack is $147 wholesale. If you don't get it for the wholesale price, you get it for $193.42. That's not the reset, the complete reset. You've got the Zing, which is the energy drink. And that is $40.25 for a case. And then you also have the Ningxia. Where is the Nitro? And that is $44 for 12, I think. Maybe not 12. Hold on. The Nitro. For how much? Sachets. There's 14 of them in there. And so to make your Ningxia drink, you put Ningxia, 2 ounces, then you put Zing, and then you put a Nitro in there. That's your drink you're supposed to drink every day. With your 2 drops of lime essential oil.
going from 2 to 6 ounces is made in my life. Hopefully you've experienced that as well. It creates this easy template you can share just about any Young Living product. Just put the product in there, give them a routine for 14 days, they can make that shift.
Ooh.
Another area we've really focused on at Young Living is making smart, field-informed, and data.
Listen, I know this is a little bit dry, but there's better stuff coming up in some of the other parts of the conference that we are covering. There's some brainwave stuff going on where they have somebody like their head connected to wires and stuff like that. And they're going to make claims that essential oils are going to change your brainwaves and things like that. And then there's also stuff with Ningxia, and they're also going to talk about the plague and how thieves' essential oil helped keep people from dying of the plague. So if you are interested in that fuckery, continue watching this series because it gets worse.
Data-validated decisions in everything that we do. These efforts include managing our product life cycles better, simplifying our business, and clear prioritization. Some of you may have noticed, these are always hard conversations.
Yes.
We've sunset
Yes.
some products
Yes.
in the past
Yes.
year. And this is difficult because we
Yes,
all love
Christy.
these products so much.
Yes.
However, we also
Yes.
are an innovation company. That means that sometimes we have to bless and release the old so that we can welcome and fall in love with the new. I like to think of it like this. You're probably unsurprised to know that I have way too many sport coats in my closet.
Why is the color so adulterated on screen? Look behind Ben Riley. Look at the warmth of the yellow and the blues and everything, and look at the color on screen that we're seeing. Who did this? A serotonin boost. Thank you. 4 months of membership. Let's go. We do need to move it on up. Let's just get a little good vibes over here.
Well, we're moving on now.
I'm turning it down, sorry. Thank you so much for being here for 4 months. That's amazing. and supporting my channel like monetarily. That's incredible. Thank you. I'm very grateful to the paying members, and I'm grateful for people who watch my shit. Thank you.
I've got one in every color of the rainbow, sometimes multiple. My wife is the one nodding most of all. She's like, yes, you guys should see it. It's ridiculous. So unfortunately, I've gotten to the point where my closet is completely full. So if I want to buy a new jacket, I've got to put something out to Goodwill so that there's room in my closet. Our products are very, very similar. We have to create that space in our collective closet to welcome in the new and the innovation that we're bringing. The next way we're shifting is becoming more global in our view.
Genevieve, don't tell Ben Riley that, or Mary Young.
We started in the USA 30 years ago, and we're headquartered here. The US remains our largest market, but today we are not a US business. We're global. We never stipulated we'd get oils in every American home. It was always every home.
Oh, wow.
A good example of this is our Aussies
Wild.
and our Japanese are celebrating 25 years this year. They've been with us 25 years. They're an incredible part of our legacy, as are all of you. Today we ship to over 100.
Yep. My mom was parroting something about people keeping the plague away using frankincense, and now I totally know where she found this mess. If I didn't need a reason to hate these companies more. Yeah, it's this company. And if you didn't know, Young Living started, and then the people who opened doTERRA came from Young Living. We read a majority of the case on stream. Me and dietitian Kat Benson did, and the stuff Gary Young admitted to was fucking wild.
130 different countries around the world. The sun today never sets on Young Living. I heard a little bit before, but who's from outside the United States? Let me hear you. Represent. See, that's amazing. And we've had a hard time behaving like a global business, as I'm sure a lot of you non-Yankees can attest. But I want you to know we're working really hard to change this. In fact, you'll see today with our products that we launch, we have begun with the end in mind. That means that our research and development team, our product formulators have thought from the beginning, how are we getting all of these products in all of the countries where you live?
The pauses for clapping is exhausting. Like, I don't give a shit. Just say something and, like, actually say something that's worth clapping over. Don't just be like, I'm going to take a breath and then wait for people to clap. Stop it. Good speakers don't do this. Good speakers don't do this.
So today, we're not just showing you products we're launching in the US.
That is so cool.
We're also going to show you where these products are going.
I want to know, like, if you can ask your coworker to ask their girlfriend about it being cured by thieves, if what she says. It's so wild. Can you imagine people, and again, they did this during COVID. That's why one of the I think Julie Joe or somebody covered her because she went to a new company. She got terminated from Young Living because of her COVID protocol. And someone, her name was Amanda something, and someone I reacted to her stuff later, or they either responded to my comment or it was on one of my videos. I don't remember. They're like, "This is not true," and I'm like, "Literally, yes, it is true. It is true. She got terminated because she broke the rules because of the FDA was super strict and the FTC is super strict about shit like that."
Going. And guess what? It's most of your countries. And this is a huge effort. So I want to thank our team that have worked really hard because we know how important this is. Oils and Young Living in every home. Our globalization isn't limited to products. It also extends to our technology.
Globalization.
Bruce Arnett, our Senior Vice President of Information Technology, is working really, really hard alongside our digital teams on a global technology platform.
A global technology platform? You mean like a website? What is happening?
We will first introduce our enrollment and e-commerce experience, but we also have work happening to update your virtual office and its capabilities. I want to thank Bruce because he's owning this passionately and personally. And he's making
I don't care. You know what? I don't care if someone in your company is owning it personally, if they're good at their job and you compensate them for their efforts and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Great. Quit telling me how excited they are to do their job. Do they do it well? Maybe I don't know if they actually do that, because when I was in Young Living, the website was shit. It took years and years to update it, and then it's still not good. This guy reminds me of someone, and I can't put my finger on who, though. It's in Greece, too, so is Herbalife. Ugh, Herbalife. I do not like Herbalife at all.
Making it happen. One of the challenges of legacy is the technical debt that you accumulate over time. It's hard to work with, and our teams are working really hard to overcome that so that you have state-of-the-art tools. And we're going to introduce these programs first internationally. And ultimately, these programs will unify us on one single technology platform.
Ugh.
I think that's worth an applause, because I think we're excited about that, and I think it's really important for our business. It's also important you know that we're an innovation company. We've always been an innovation company. In fact, one of my favorite sayings from Gary is, if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space.
Yeah, stream the shit out of it. Yes, pick me. Pick me. Pick me. Please pick me. That's my favorite thing to do. That's my favorite thing to do.
You know it too. That's innovation. Our incredible research and development team continue to carry that banner of innovation for Young Living in our products. Did you know that our PhDs include, or our smart people include, a cancer biologist, an immunologist, a medical doctor who also holds a PhD? Why not? Another brilliant PhD in analytical chemistry. We have incredibly smart people in our business. And as an aside, if you don't follow...
Okay, they're incredibly smart, but y'all still allow your reps to make health claims, and you're not really clamping down or putting your foot down or stopping them from doing that. And they are making those health claims, which they cannot make, for personal profit. Why don't y'all stop that? Stop saying like, oh yeah, we have a bunch of people on board who all agree that essential oils are great, and that somehow is going to make it okay for them to make those health claims. No.
Follow Chris Bowerbank on Facebook, you're missing out. Okay? You need to follow Chris Bowerbank. I learned something really great almost every day from Chris.
Thank you.
We have pharmacologists in the mix. Our scientists alone have over 200 years of combined experience in their respective areas.
Oh, shit.
And I think a really important note is that many of the team members were trained by Gary and have worked with him for many, many years.
What does the training by Gary Young mean? Gary Young didn't have a PhD. Gary Young was just moonlighting as a doctor. Oh, but I don't care. If he actually cared about being able to make claims about essential oils, he would have gotten degrees or training in something that would have given him credibility to be able to, I don't know, teach on anything. My ego teacher in high school had a PhD. She got it in African tribal dance, and even though it had nothing to do with economics, she still made us call her doctor. Interesting. That is strange.
If you accumulate all of their experience, it's almost 100 years of FaceTime with Gary and formulating and developing so many great products you love today. So you can trust our experts. Not only are they exceptionally
You can trust our experts. Trust me, bro. No thanks. I think I'll pass.
Good at what they do, but they're passionate about seed to seal. And seed to seal is the harder path. That's why most companies don't take it. But they're passionate.
You know what's so twisty about seed to seal? And if you missed the legal readings, they're very long and kind of dry. Gary Young made this huge claim about seed to seal the entire time that he was alive, and come to find out when we are looking at the transcripts for this trial between doTERRA and Young Living, that they did not have the farms to be able to provide the essential oils to the amount of customers they had. So they were having to go through essential oil brokers. So then tell me more about seed to fucking seal, Ben Riley, because it is not what y'all claim it to be. So they say they have the seeds, they protect the seeds, and they do the planting of the seeds. They don't use any chemicals. And then they grow the plants. They don't use any chemicals on those. Then they harvest the plants and they process it without any chemicals that adulterates it. Then they bottle it and then they sell it to you. That's seed to seal. Better than organic, except they use essential oil brokers. Don't lie to people. Stop it. And it's just so wild that they're like, oh, seed to seal's incredible. And we are the most authentic, like, special people who have integrity, when you're lying, in my opinion, to the people who give you money and help you live a luxurious lifestyle. And they all believe it, that seed to seal, that they are using oils that have the seed to seal promise. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and then say like, oh yeah, it's incredible. If they're lying, we're going to whistleblow on it.
Passionate about it, and they work really hard to bring you natural products you can trust. And that's why I know when I bring Young Living home to my family, I don't worry about what's in it. I know that it's clean. I know that it's good.
What about the essential oil brokers? What about the info? If y'all seen, I know Mombi had screenshots of tracking the essential oils and where they were coming in from, and that it had no association with Young Living, and Young Living saying that all of their oils essentially come from their farms, and then they're able to produce it and keep that seed to seal promise to their customers. Like, it's not a thing.
And I know that it's good for my family. That's big to me. If you've got
You better clap.
kids, you know how important that is. No other company on earth knows more about essential oils than we do. We are the original. And Gary's original...
What about the people making essential oils before Gary Young was even thinking about making essential oils? Y'all were the first essential oil company. Give me a break.
Genius in formulating the blends we
Diane.
still have today has been imitated countless times. I see it everywhere. They just try to say, oh, that's like Young Living Thieves, right? They're trying to basically just say, yeah, we have that too. But you know what? They don't. We still hold the keys. Further proof of this is our patent-pending deep spectra technology.
Patent-pending deep spectra technology. Patent-pending deep spectra technology from Young Living. This is gonna get me in trouble. We're gonna take a squirrel trail. We're gonna watch this. Okay. Patent. I'm gonna get a different one set up. Hold on. And I'm going to just hide this for a second. So give me... Oh, wait. I can do it. Hold on. I have a screen for this. Content warning. Reaction. So close. Let's see. Nope, this is... Yes!
Trailblazers are always asking questions that have never been asked and pushing the limits of what's possible.
Look at! All right! Woo! We're doing the job!
That was my dad. He was curious, constantly asking questions, and endlessly seeking out answers.
You just have to seek, study, and find. It's there.
His search for truth brought him a lot of knowledge, and there was no stopping him once an idea was set in motion.
Wanna look up and wave?
Look up and wave. I'm busy.
And even though my dad isn't with us today, his ideas and findings are still pushing and driving innovations here at Young Living. In fact, we discovered a new revolutionary method for extracting plant compounds within the last year that embodies the pioneering vision he had for Young Living. About a decade ago, my dad contemplated new and different ways to extract even more from plants in a way that utilizes a broader spectrum of the plant. The scientists at the D. Gary Young Institute continue to be inspired by his initial vision, and all these years later, have invented a new method of extraction that has the potential to bring even heavier plant compounds into Young Living oils. It's our exclusive, patents pending deep spectra technology, and we are the first to bring this technology to the world. Although we are still in the discovery phase for deep spectra technology, this new process allows us to get molecules out of the plants that can't be extracted through traditional steam or hydrodistillation methods. The possibilities for deep spectra technology are endless. Imagine how this patents pending technology could expand across all product categories. Young Living has the best research and development team in the industry, and we will continue leading the charge with new innovations that propel us forward to game-changing discoveries.
Okay. Didn't tell us anything important, but okay, let's escape this. Were we here? Were we here? Yeah. That was a metric ton of oil. Yeah. Hey, Tish. Morning commute. I love that. Have a good day at school or studying or whatever you're up to, Miss Ma'am. I was gonna say that's 80s video footage if I've ever seen it. So I'll have to look up to see like if they like what their patent actually says. We can do that another stream. There is a deep dive on deep spectra from Jacob Young, so we can watch that, but it's from August 2023, but we're not going to watch it today because we got to get through this freaking conference. There's here, let me show y'all. This is they've got these are the videos they've got up. Sorry, I was trying to rip their stuff. Awards, this should be uploaded already though. Closing ceremonies. This is what they have, but they're long as hell. I wonder if I refresh this. Hold on. Please hold. I'm probably logged out. I'm not logged out. There we go. We've got the awards gala. We've got the podcast. We've got the closing ceremonies. This is the one that we want to watch later. Dr. Oil Wanker. I don't know if that's a joke, but there's also in the Power of Thieves in the Home. We're watching all of this, okay? We're gonna watch all of it. Anyways, we're going back. Me, and then we're gonna go back over here. And then we're gonna go back over here. We're back. Wanker.
Last year, we were so excited about this innovation that our R&D team produced in hand-filled bottles for our America's convention. And I know there wasn't enough. Since then, Doctors Bartlett and H.K. Lin and their team have had a lot of fun working with this technology. And you might see a little bit of it today.
Let's go, Broken Waffles.
There's a lot of progress happening
Ollie,
there.
Not oil. Oh my god, my reading comprehension is like way bad. Hold on. Ollie, my reading comprehension. Oh my god, that's so bad. Thank you, Chelsea. If you don't know that I mix letters up, now you know. Now you know. Oil was on my mind, okay?
Because it's patent protected. No one else can have it. It's ours.
Patent protected.
You see, Seed to Seal is a lot more than
it's patent pending. It's patent pending. It's not patent protected.
To quality. It's also a commitment to innovation.
Oh yes, hell yeah,
we can
Eloise.
bring this to you because we are farmers and families, creators, distillers.
Yeah, let me know when you're up. Yeah, let's stream. Let's do it. Let's do it, Eloise. Oh, why didn't I link your channel earlier? What am I doing? Eloise is our resident pharmacy buddy. I will tell you this, the SAT reading comprehension, the reading section of the SATs was a nightmare for me.
And dreamers who harness the power of nature's living energy to enrich humanity. And specifically, creators and distillers. That's where Deep Spectra comes from. We distill so we know. The others don't. But it isn't just it's not just our product. Our sales, digital, and IT teams, they understand we are also an innovation business. We've always got to be seeking those opportunities on how we can make shifts and how we share Young Living.
Hi, Chris.
Jeff Pearson, the sales and marketing teams will share more of this tomorrow. Suffice it to say, we have brilliant people in those areas as well. And they're doing very exciting work, which we're excited to share with you tomorrow also. Another area that I think we're world-class is sustainability. We continue to make strides in this area. Gary was teaching regenerative agriculture before that.
All right, it's like, okay, this is a little boring. Why are we watching it? Because the brainwashing and the outright lying, I think, is important to whistleblow on. And again, is it better content, quote unquote, to just like get the highlights of it? These people are getting immersed over a long period of time with this type of propaganda from top people in the company. He is Ben Riley is the president of Young Living. Mary Young's the founder, one of the founders, and she was the wife of Gary Young, and she kind of is leading the charge, and they're trying to push their boys into more of the front-facing people of the company. And one of the twisty things is it's hard to empathize with people who are stuck in high control groups if we don't like watch the same things that they're watching. But that's just my perspective.
Was a thing. In this past year, we have made more shifts to be even more sustainable as a business.
Hey, Jeannie.
And we want your customers to know.
Mr. Sir Ben Riley said that Seed to Seal is incredible, and I was like, oil brokering, not Seed to Seal. So that's a lie. We also listened to Jacob show awful merchandise and that they are giving essential oil packs to first responders. And then we have been listening to Ben, I don't know, propagandize us for the past hour and a half. So that's been fun.
That when they purchase a Young Living product from you,
Thanks,
not only
Chris.
does it not harm the earth, but it gives back. This ensures a healthier planet for us and ultimately our children. And I could stand up here and tell you hours of stories. It's incredible what we do. I'm going to highlight one, just one, and that's our Valor essential oil that we brought back last year. Last year, we welcomed back...
You brought it back? Was it gone for a year? It was there when I was there. I sped him up, I'm sorry.
Gary's original blend, formulated with the elusive rosewood oil. And you know we'd stopped using rosewood for a time because it was a protected species. Of course, we can't harm the earth. We would never do that. That's against us.
Y'all did get slapped for doing that, sir. Young Living got slapped for doing something inappropriate with one of their ingredients. So if you think like, we would never do that, you did do that. Young Living got fined for it. I have to slow him back down. I can't hear him. I wish I could do custom, but I can't.
It's against our mission. But thanks to our world-leading Lacey Act program, we've been able to...
They put the Lacey Act in place because they got in trouble for doing stuff with ingredients they weren't supposed to do. Okay? Like, Ben, you're ignoring things that y'all got in trouble with, and then you're like, yeah, you made a shift, and then you did this Lacey Act thing in place. You already have gotten in trouble for it. Funding and mental health care because all the shit they have to see on a daily basis, yeah. He said it, he's telling stories, accidental slip up. And, yes, the repackaged, they're doing lavender packaging from the original lavender packaging all the way to the current lavender packaging. It's 6 bottles. They're selling it for $125 as like a legacy lavender pack, but I don't think the lavender is different from bottle to bottle. It's just weird, Jeannie.
Create a partnership to source rosewood. We source this rosewood through the leaves and branches of the rosewood tree, so it's completely sustainably sourced. But even better, the more valor you get into people's hands, the more rosewood there is in the world. We're propagating and strengthening that species we're giving back.
The more valor there is in the world, the more rosewood there is in the world? What do you mean? So people have rosewood, so they're propagating it? What are you talking about? You're not sending a rosewood plant with each oil and they get to plant it in their backyard. What are you talking about? Why is my brain making this so difficult to understand?
And we are able to bring rosebud back from an endangered species with every single bottle of valor you share. Okay.
Oh, is he planting a rosewood tree for every bottle that's purchased? Is that why it's so expensive? Oh, wait, he's not doing that.
Okay, honestly, this is my favorite part because I thought last week, I'm going to let you write my talk for me. So I said, hey, what are you doing to make a shift in your life and your business? And the responses I got were incredible. Here, I gotta get my clicker out here. So here's the question that I asked, and I had overwhelming responses, and I loved reading through this thread. I don't have time.
This is not accessible. We can't fucking see this. Okay.
I'm gonna have to zoom through these because I'm a little bit behind here, but there's just some really great responses. Sarah Jo Poff, who, by the way, looks great in 90s gear, said she's shifting from I'm overwhelmed to I am capable of so much. That's profound. There's so much in that simple statement. Lisa Yates Black, I love Lisa, and Lisa's been with us for quite some time. Lisa said, my mindset changed over the past year that I must reinvent myself in this new business environment. Lisa's focusing on listening and understanding the needs of her customers and her prospects. That's always been the way to do it. And I love that Lisa is finding them where they're at. That's a great shift. Michaela Doherty, she's being more consistent with her business by conscientiously deciding to put Young Living on the top of my priorities. And that's hard to do because
your family, you should always protect and promote your own emotional well-being. You and your family should be at the top of your list. And then your business, like your work you do. Young Living shouldn't be the top of your priority list. I think that's a no. Oh, Denise, it's bad. You don't need oils to change your outlook. You don't need Young Living oils to change your outlook either. Yep, they did. We listened to did we listen to the hearing where they did that with the therapeutic grade stuff? They used to have seed to seal and therapeutic grade, and they got in trouble for therapeutic grade because people assumed that it was a better type of essential oil that could actually impact their health because when the therapeutic grade was on it. I had a coworker that always said charity starts at home.
Because life always gets in the way. She also said the Ningxia Reset's been a game changer for me, ultimately trusting myself to make a decision and run with it.
What?
Good for you, Michaela. That's a great shift. Gina Moore. I haven't seen Gina yet. I think she's here. All the way from down under. She's made a shift in her mindset around being capable, able, and worthy once again in building a large...
They are competing, but like doTERRA, they're... If you haven't like listened or if you go and read the transcripts from the Young Living trial, what Gary Young said on the stand and what people said about the Young Living work environment, the people were messed up working there and they decided to leave and open up their own company called doTERRA. So the people at the top of doTERRA all used to work for Young Living, and it came to a head in court, and there was a lot of tea that was spilled on the stand by Gary Young. Yeah. How does doTERRA get away with it? I'm not sure. maybe they're gonna get slapped for it. I'm not sure.
Large network marketing business. And if you've been through that type of journey, that's an important shift. Gary always taught us it had to live here before it could live out here. Knowing that and seeing it is something Gina's doing really, really well, and I absolutely love that shift that she's making. What about Sherry? I mentioned this, the shift from 2 to 6 ounces of Ningxia. It's been game-changing for her, and it's game-changing for those who experience the Ningxia reset. What a great way for people to experience Young Living for the first time.
Ooh.
I didn't know how much better I would, I didn't have any idea how much better I would feel by just adding 4 more ounces a day. Jennifer Morris.
This is a
She's
scam.
connecting to cross.
You know why it's a scam? It's a scam in my opinion, okay? It may not be a scam, but it's a scam in my opinion. Telling people to drink, normally the recommended amount of Ningxia to drink is 2 ounces. And you only get 20 servings in a bottle, so like it's very expensive for a family to drink Ningxia. Then they've all been on this thing where it's like, oh, bump up your ounces from 2 ounces a day to 6 ounces a day and see how much better you'll feel. But it's more, in my opinion, a placebo effect because they're going to have to buy way more Ningxia to do this, and Young Living is the one that ends up profiting from this like little marketing planned ploy that they put in place. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, if you've drank Ningxia, I mean, I used to drink it every day. I was the type of person that drank it from 2019 to 2022, right when I quit. Tell me it's not a ploy or a money grab.
Crossline. I want to highlight this is a really important and special aspect of Young Living. This type of crossline partnership and abundance does not exist in companies like ours.
You should have whited it out.
This is a Young Living thing. It's a Young Living phenomenon. And I want to thank our legacy leaders that I see show up and help everyone. They don't worry about if you're in my downline. They don't worry about if I get paid on your success. They are sharing this mission because they know why we exist and they're doing it passionately. The Crossline is there for you today more than ever, and you're going to make all kinds of friends. It's one of the things you need to do this week. Make new friends because these Crossline friends, members of your Young Living family, will show up for you. Jennifer.
I'm just going to fast forward. Can I fast forward a little bit through this because I don't care about the I don't care about this part. How long are you going to talk for? Okay, here's a new I don't care about what Ben Riley was saying. I'm sorry. This is Jesse O'Connor. Okay, we're going to skip.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Ben. Thank you to the entire Young Living family for this honor, this opportunity. I've heard a lot of things about this community. I've been able to experience it in small doses, but I am very excited to experience.
Oh, who's Jesse O'Connor? Hold on. He's a keynote speaker. That's not him. That's not him. He's bald. Is it Jesse O'Connor?
Experience Young Living.
Jesse. I spelt it right. Oh, come on. I don't know who he is.
Thank you. Thank you, Ben. Thank you to the entire Young Living family for this honor, this opportunity. I've heard a lot of things about this community. I've been able to experience it in small doses, but I am very excited to experience Young Living on this scale. So thank you for being here, and thank you for the opportunity of accompanying you today. So as Ben mentioned, I grew up in a missionary family, traveling the world, and I love many things. I love people, I love cultures, I love new spaces, I love nature, I love hiking, I love poetry. And one of the things I love the most is my beautiful family, my wife.
I sped him up, sorry. I had to speed him up.
My daughter, and with the second one on the way. And as an ontological coach, specializing in positive psychology and organizational development,
okay, I'm slowing him down, okay? I'm slowing him down.
Part of what I get to do, the privilege of this work, is helping individuals and organizations map their best selves and figure out how they can put that at the service of others, both for building thriving businesses, thriving lives, where we see a benefit in the impact we have on the world and our own well-being. So that's going to be the journey that we're going to invite you on today. And I say we because I am thrilled to share the stage today with someone very, very special. She has been one of my greatest teachers. She's a woman full of grace and wisdom she's also been one of my biggest challenges, if I'm going to be honest. I am blessed to have her as my partner in business
Jesse.
and in life. My wife, Angie Luna.
Oh God, music.
Wow. It is such a gift and an honor to be here today. As I stand here, I'm filled with awe, filled with gratitude. And let me tell you a little bit about me. I'm Mexican, born and raised in Mexico. Yes. I love nature, I love journaling, music, traveling, discovering motherhood with my daughter Grace, and 7 months in, the second baby girl on the way. And I started using Young Living oils about 7 years ago, and now I don't leave home without.
Her voice is, oh God. Okay. I'm gonna have to take breaks listening to her. I'm sorry. I know that's her voice. I know she can't change it. Is he Bright Lab Consulting? Well, I'm trying to see who he is. I have to have a backstory for people or I can't focus. This isn't him either.
White Angelica, peace and calm, mint, and frankincense. And I'm so excited to discover a few more with you today in these next few days.
If we're honest, I was a skeptic, but I was not allowed to leave the house without a frankincense blessing.
It took me a few years, but now he's got his own kit. And I'm a thanatological.
I'm enraged right now, and I know this is not a normal response, and like I know most people are not like me. I know that I'm quirky, and that my quirkiness doesn't mean that other people have to change. The sound engineer who's running this conference is awful. Turn her microphone up. Good God. Her like speaking and then going into like nothing at the end where she's not like finishing her sentence. She's like just barely whispering at the end. Okay. It's okay.
And transpersonal coach. So ever since I was very young, I was fascinated by our inner world. Because you know, it's in here where everything grows that gives meaning to what we do and who we are. And thanatological means the study of death, study of loss. And my purpose is to accompany people and organizations to learn to navigate successfully crisis, loss, change, to use it as an opportunity for growth, for a deepening of the soul. Because you know, no one teaches us to lose. No one teaches us what to do when the light goes dim, when we have to rebuild again. And you know, I don't know your story. I don't know what you've had to go through to be here today. But I know that if you're sitting here, it's because you've believed in yourself. Yes, you've been.
No, they're sitting there because their uplines told them to be there, or else, or Ben Riley and Mary Young expect them to be there. Like, come on.
Resilient, you've overcome. And you know, I come from a big family, 7. And,
thanks, Broken Waffles.
My mom had 7 of us as a single mother, and the youngest was born with Down syndrome and a very weak heart. The doctors didn't give him many years to live. And my mom faced these incredible odds raising 7 kids on her own. And she dared to believe that a different future was possible. And she overcame.
Hi, Squidney.
And I'm standing here today thanks to her faith, thanks to her bravery. And I am so thrilled for this opportunity to share my story with you, and to most of all, discover your story. Discover more of your potential and the potential of this incredible community when we all come together. Welcome.
So our story coming to this stage is an unconventional one. 14 years ago, I was inspired, growing up in a missionary family, but wanting to find my own way to serve, to somehow make an impact in the world. And I found myself in the mountains of Ecuador with Dr. Patch Adams. Ever heard of Patch Adams? Yeah? Crazy clown doctor? Well, he's even crazier in real life. And playing as a medical clown, working in slums, prisons, and hospitals, that healing experience of connection changed my life and inspired me, together with Ange and another 2 colleagues, to found Doctor Payaso, Dr. Clown, a nonprofit that brings healing, joy, and comfort to hospitalized children all across Mexico. In that process, we made deep friendships with many physicians and felt a call to bring some of our tools for emotional and relational intelligence to help strengthen them in such a challenging profession. And doing so, working towards healing in an environment that can be so cold and disconnected as so many hospitals have become today.
what's the purpose of the story? Are they saying that they're going to help people like add value to those around them with their essential oils? Like, what is the purpose? I don't understand. I wish, and again, that's probably why this is so effective in the emotional manipulation department of the BITE model of authoritarian control in a high control group setting, because you're like, what are we talking about? Oh, inspirational story. Oh, emotional story. Oh, like, what are we doing? And then they're going to get caught up. Maybe someone's going to get caught up emotionally with what they're saying. I don't know. Hey, Eclectic Mima. I'm probably not going to be able to like dissect this as effectively because like the way they're speaking is throwing my brain off, but I'm going to do my best. I'm trying my best, Your Honor. I'm not sure why she shared her mom's story. Maybe she was saying like, I am who I am because of how of things that I went through as a kid, and I'm happy to be here as this type of coach, and I feel like I owe all of this to my mom and my siblings, and how I don't know why she said that. Maybe that's why she said it though. I don't know.
That led us to open our first coaching company, which led us to creating programs for humanizing medicine for tens of thousands of medical professionals across the Americas. In the process, we ended up working with many different companies who supported us on this journey. And then they ended up hiring us to do trainings on purpose-driven leadership, and that snowballed to what BrightLab is today, a collective of coaches and consultants who are pushing the boundaries of what business can become for our world. Because we realized that healthcare wasn't the only space, wasn't the only industry that needs to reconnect with its humanity. Today, I don't believe that there is any organization that doesn't need some space to pause and reconnect with what drives us, our purpose and the people that build this company. And it's more important than ever, because today, the strongest force that is shaping the future of humanity, technology, our lives, our society, is no longer schools, charities, governments, it's business. The collective force of business is shaping the trajectory of humanity. And in the world that we live in today, with our future at stake, we're more polarized than ever. The political, social divide is cutting deep into our families, in our communities. Our toxic work environments are burning us out. Mental health is deteriorating. Over 60% of US adults suffer from loneliness, anxiety, and depression. Our environments are hit with pollutants. And we're losing our ability to connect with each other and to care for our planet. So we must use business as a force for good. It is our...
Why don't we use businesses to stop lobbying and doing twisty things with people who are in positions of power in Congress? And I don't know, like maybe we look at lobbying and not being complete numpties. I don't know. Maybe we do that. Maybe we look at healthcare. Maybe we look at livable wages. Who knows? Who knows?
Our only hope for shaping a better future. And it is evident in Young Living. Over the past year, getting to know so much about you as an organization, I can see it in your commitment to regenerative farming, sustainability, empathy, genuine care. And Young Living at its heart is not a logo, a farm, not even...
And I guess, like, I think, and this is my opinion, and maybe in the future we could have a different kind of conversation. I think that there's broken parts of every economic model, and it seems like there's less broken parts with capitalism, even though there's some gaping holes that we have currently, especially here in the United States. I know that it is an inflammatory topic, but I also don't want to lead y'all that y'all think I believe something that I don't, because I want to be open and honest with the live chat, and I'm willing to have a civil and respectful conversation, maybe like in the future, but I know there's issues with it, and I know that Young Living seems to take advantage of those issues.
Even your best product.
Maybe
Young
we
Living
stop scamming
is
people,
the people that build it.
Thank you, Elaine. You just got a blow dried.
So who you are today and who you are becoming is the shift that is going to shape the future of this organization. And that is the work that we are going to do today. So I'd like to start with a very high-tech method for measuring the level of commitment and energy within the room. It's called a wave. Ever felt one running through a stadium? Think we can get one going here?
Oh, God.
Okay, let's start all the way on this end. Join me for a wave. All the way on the left-hand side. 1, 2, 3, go! Here we go, here we go. Again,
look how small this conference is.
Keep going, keep going. There we go. All the way across. Come on, make some noise. Yeah. Keep it going. And come back again. All the way back again. Woohoo! There we go, there we go.
The seats aren't
Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. We're starting.
You paid $275 for this. Holy guacamole.
But I think we can do a little bit better. Can we do a little bit better? Come on, we can get a little
We're
bit
at Young Living.
This time we're going to go from the front to the back on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. From the back to the front. Let us have
Look how this is one of the smaller Young Living conferences I've seen.
it. From the back to the front. Here we go. This is the hardest part. This is the hardest part. Here we go. Here we go.
Here it goes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me in such a silly exercise. Notice if anything just shifted in your heart rate, in your face, in your hairdo.
We want to tell you a little bit about the story that brought us here. Now, in preparation for convention, since we get to work with all kinds of organizations,
I know that she has that English is her second language. I'm not trying. I when I said earlier that her like the way she spoke like made me enraged. I know that like that's a quirky part of me. I'm not trying to pick on somebody who has the incredible capacity to speak multiple languages. I just wanted to like set that as like an asterisk for my meltdown I had earlier.
we knew we had to really dive in to understand who you are, your rich legacy, your roots, your dreams for the future. So we worked closely with your leadership team. We interviewed brand partners, we had focus groups, we went to the farm.
Yeah, it's not her accent. It's the like how she's dropping off her sound at the end, but I know that might be partly because English is her second language and I didn't want to I'm an asshole, but I wanted to like have that asterisk as a part of my asshole statement.
To really make sure we understood the
Yeah, I
heart
like the way with the baseball
of
game
Young
too.
Living. And we witnessed your deep love for the products. We
Yes.
heard countless stories
Yes, Hermit.
of their power in your family, your loved ones, and your networks. We learned how you don't compromise on your quality, how this community has strengthened and held you time and time again. And we also heard desire for change and commitment to your roots. We heard about the struggle.
Yes.
We heard about uncertainty for the future.
Yes, Christy.
We heard how you need to evolve, shift as an
Yes,
organization,
exactly,
improve your
Hermit.
systems to better enable you to grow. So today, we want to share with you 5 tools
Oh,
that will
God.
enable you to become the creator of that vision that you have for your future.
Okay, they're saying this in the context at a conference for Young Living, and people are going to buy into this idea that I can do this for my business when, as a general overarching theme, the business model in multi-level marketing is broken. It's broken because the uplines get paid on anything that's purchased underneath them, and especially they get paid more off of purchases from the independent reps who are in their downline. If it wasn't broken, you would wait till all of the actual sales were submitted at the end of the month, the returns, the broken stuff, and whatever, and then the uplines would get paid commission. But the uplines only have to be as good as being able to talk their downlines into buying something or running for a rank, and they're not really selling anything to customers in a meaningful way.
So we're going to go on a journey together. Together, we're going to challenge narratives, beliefs that hold us back. We're going to discover our strengths.
Sorry, I'm just as a heads up. Cults hold you back. High control groups hold you back. And did you know a high control group can be defined? A negative, destructive high control group can be a one-on-one. So it could be a relationship that is unhealthy. You can go and answer the questions and see if you're stuck in a high control group too. But from what I've seen, the Zooms that I've snuck into, the conferences I've snuck into, especially all the content and me being in Young Living, I would say that overall Young Living participates in methods that can be defined under a high control group.
Who are we at our best? We're
And
going to
family
remember
cults
why
are a
we
thing.
are here.
Exactly.
And whether this is your first convention or you've been
Exactly.
here for all 30 years, we're going to remember.
There's a
What is-
there's a family that only wears white on YouTube. They have a very strange last name. It starts with a T, I think. But they have all their kids wear white. And I would say that their family would be defined as a high control group, a destructive high control group. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing if you could verify that, Denise.
That roots us in this mission. And most of all, we're going to strengthen the incredible power of this community when it unites.
Oh God.
And you know, all of that starts with a little shift. A little shift in the way you look at the person sitting right there next to you. Because you know, before all of our labels, coaches, silver, diamond, Mexican, Malaysian, influencers, before all those labels, we're people. Yes? Yeah. We're people with heartbreak and joy, people with dreams and loss. If we want to connect, we have to start by what fundamentally unites us. And that's our humanity. So these next 90 minutes are an
Oh, not 90 minutes. No. No. I'm speeding her up. Oh.
invitation to connect deeply with your humanity. Because once you can do that, then you can connect with the humanity of everyone around you. Are you with me?
So once you can connect with yourself, you are more able to control people around you because you know how to manipulate them. Oh, that's not what she said. Okay, that's what I thought she meant, but that's not what she said.
Yeah? Okay. So, how are we going to do it? This is a very interactive experience. Jesse and I will give a few guidelines, a few pointers. We'll lead you in a series of interactive exercises. But really, the one who makes the magic happen is you. And we're going to...
I think maybe we skip her, but I think we kind of agree that what they're talking about, but I think this is pretty twisty. If I could make this bigger. I have an ability to see it at 1080, so we could just look at the screenshots and we'll skip over this. We'll just skip over this. Hold on. I'm looking for it. Hold on. Give me a second.
Are you with me?
Oh, no, we're not with you. Because I think this will be better if we can just see the pictures, right? So this is what her slide says. Be 100% present, phones off or mute, deep and active listening, respect and collaboration, step outside your comfort zone. So that's what they are wanting people to do for their presentation. Okay? Blah, blah, blah. All right. And then we're going to go. And they're doing like different things. Oh, they're doing meditations and stuff. Hold on. Oh, this is this? Okay, we got to watch this creepy stuff. Hold on. We'll do this in high resolution, okay? Just don't tell anybody. What the hell? Are we in a cult?
Reality and reality like blinders.
Mindfulness.
There are all the things we want to avoid or that we're afraid of, our aversion, and there are all the things that we grow attached to or desire. And these end up giving us a very narrow view of reality. And if we add to that the fact we've developed the capability to project possible futures and work to build them, and remember and analyze and replay our past, we spend a very small portion of our waking hours actually experiencing the present moment. And
okay, but they're doing this to get them plugged in and deeper into Young Living. So this, you can do mindfulness stuff, but look at the source, remember the motive, just like Hannah says, like, awareness that arises through paying attention on purpose in the present moment, non-judgmentally. But you can be mindful and see red flags. The twisty part about this is associating it with Young Living, associating it with a broken compensation model. You're going to make some assumptions or receive some type of clarity about being okay with Young Living, and that's not... It's twisty. Hold on. I'm fast forwarding.
into physical sensations that are present in this moment, because I can't breathe.
The fact that all these people are required to do this, and all the people who got in on the Zoom call to be a part of this, like, they're literally getting actively brainwashed into Young Living.
Breathe for 5 minutes down the line or yesterday, right? Just for right now. So that's how we're going to anchor into our body. Both feet firmly placed on the floor, back straight, as awake as possible, and place your hands on your thighs or on your knees. For a moment, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes.
Don't do it.
And with your eyes closed, become aware of your body.
Oh, they're tapping
your
out.
Weight in the
Ladies
chair
are tapping
or on the
out.
floor.
Goodbye. Good job. Ladies just left.
Noticing
Let's go.
the ambient sounds.
That's why you freaking bring your
Noticing
headphones to
your
a cult.
temperature or your heartbeat.
I love that broken waffles. Exactly,
and
Hermit.
moving into more and more subtle sensations. Can you feel the way your body expands as you inhale?
What is happening?
And the way it releases or softens as you exhale?
I'm getting a weird vibe from this dude. Is anybody else? Is that just me? Is that just me and my, like, quirkiness? I'm fast forwarding this. This is giving me ick, right? Anyone else? Put a little tinfoil hat in the chat.
Information that is emerging moment by moment.
Why are we participating in this? There's a kid participating in this! Oh! We were recommended mindfulness at work. For us to have the Headspace app so we could do it alone. Yeah, there's some really good apps for it.
Without judging it or controlling it, simply accepting it.
Nope.
If you can expand your awareness from just the physical sensations now to also notice your emotional state.
They paid. Oh, that's really cool.
What is the predominant emotion you're feeling right now?
Should you do this without a therapist, though? Because some people, like, this could be very triggering for them, depending on their trauma.
Your mental activity.
I think, like, I've used a similar technique when I am in therapy, but, like, doing this without an actual licensed clinician, especially if you have trauma, and sitting with something when your trauma feelings can come up, like, can be very, like, upsetting. Okay, bye, Eclectic Mima. We are going to keep fast forwarding. I'm trying to do bits and pieces because this is something that people in MLMs are exposed to. It's on a, like, super deep and wide-ranging way in these conventions, and nobody signed up for this. Nobody had informed consent to participate in this. I'm fast forwarding. Oh, shoot.
Okay, but ideally stay where you're seated. Find a new partner, okay?
Could be someone
Everyone's going to need a
behind you.
new partner for this exercise. You can move a little forward if you need to, but you can do this from your very same chair. If you can just turn to the other side. Once you've found your partner, once again, you're going to choose who is A and who is B. Actually, this exercise works even better if you're standing. So stand up with...
And again, if we are actually talking about an ethical organization, they would let people know what things were coming up and if they wanted to avoid things, because they would say, this is good in this situation with a licensed clinician or somebody who's trained in it, and these are things that you need to be warned about, and if you want to skip it, you're more than welcome to. They never do that at any of these conferences. They always surprise you. I don't like it. I don't like being surprised with stuff for the purposes of like what's Young Living's end goal? To get them to stay in Young Living longer, bring more people into Young Living so that they can continue to make money. And they do it under the guise of we want essential oils in every home. These are all my opinions. It's my commentary channel.
With your partner right now and face them the way Ange and I are. Stand with your partner just the way Ange and I are standing right now.
No.
Okay?
I will tell you this. I went to a conference after I've been out of MLM, and it was very like upsetting to go, and I brought my headphones, and thank God I did.
Have a partner, raise your hands and jump up and down. Someone will probably see you. Maybe if you rotate as you jump up and down, they'll locate you even faster. Okay, so choose who's A and who's B.
Whose shadow? Mine? I have a shadow on my thing, so it separates it from the background a little bit. I can move the shadow. I can move it like this. If that's better for y'all. I could not do that. I can't look at people in the eyes like that or stand that close to them. Same? Same. I have to tell people, like, I get uncomfortable making eye contact, and if I'm not looking at you, it's not that I'm not listening, but I'm trying to listen and stay engaged, and that means that probably I'm not going to be making eye contact the whole time. Oh, the woman in the photo. Oh, it does look weird. They should have taken that out. They should have taken that shadow out and the shadow of the tree right here. They could have easily photoshopped that out, and it just detracts from her.
B is the person with the pointiest elbows. So make sure you get it right. B is the person with the pointiest elbows. Great.
Very clear.
Okay, what are we doing?
Very
clear. Okay. Let me hear. Make some noise if you are A. B. Oh, you can hear those pointy elbows. Okay. Okay, so this is the exercise. A, I'm going to ask you to think of one of the most stressful moments of the past week, 10 days. See if you can remember one of the most stressful moments of the last week or 10 days, okay? Raise your hand if you've thought of one. Yeah, plenty. Just one. Great. Okay, so the challenge is you are going to have 30 seconds, if you are A, to tell B about that stressful moment. What happened? Who was there?
Okay, whatever. Speed. Where's the speed?
What was the result? When the neighbor got involved? How that... No. The entire soap opera in 30 seconds, okay?
30 seconds.
30 seconds is the first part.
Okay, we see.
Out. Okay? And if you really are struggling, use your finger. Now we switch places. B, 30 seconds to tell the stressful moment with eye contact and your tongue all the way.
Okay, this is gonna be our screenshot for the cover instead. I think we're okay with this. This is way better. Okay.
Out. 1, 2, 3.
You've got this! 30 seconds! Tongue.
Someone paid them good money to do this. Someone paid them, yeah, Mary Young paid them good money to do this training with all the people that came to the conference. Getting spit on by a stranger, not something I want to do. Not something that I personally want to do. Drop some little water emotes in the chat. The little spray emotes, what are they called? Let me try to get it. Water. Droplets. There we go. There we go. Rip. Why can't I get a fat check for nonsense like this? I don't know. Oh god. So bad.
All the way out!
Oh,
Go all in!
Let me fix this. I'm gonna copy this. And put it over here.
Time's up! Round of applause, round of applause.
A for effort.
No, but you should have seen the empathy in the room. Because there was at least a good portion of the people over here who the person who was listening was also like,
Mirror neurons on point. Good job,
empathy,
people.
empathy.
Okay, we're gonna need each team of 2 to join up with another. We need a team of 4 people as fast as we can. Teams of 4, teams of 4. And now,
This is what you missed out if you missed the Young Living Conference. Can you imagine the trauma dumping that just happened? Yeah. And Young Living doesn't give a shit.
once you've found your team of 4, you're gonna choose a number from 1 to 4. Okay? You need to assign a number to each individual on your team. 1, 2, 3, 4, and make sure you're huddled.
I think what are we at? 2 hours? Hold on. Let's see. Well, I'll just skip it now.
Taken away from us. Who will I be in the face of this?
Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. Some people do not have the power to be able to choose a response that protects themselves. I mean, if you've ever been in a traumatic situation, you know that. Hey, Aradil? Purple. Or blue. Oh my god. Burnt umber? Ooh, good. Good choice.
So I want to invite you to land this to your life.
It is so, the twistier part of this, in my opinion, is this. They are using things they're using concepts about being able to choose a response that is separate from being pushed into a response because you have stimulus, but you have the ability to choose. And they are somehow trying to tie this connection between a failing business and Young Living, not making money, or people coming against the business model like anti-MLM and saying you have the ability to choose. You have the ability to choose your response in that situation, when sometimes you can read the room and say, this is not making me money. I am in a high control group. I need to leave. And that is a healthy response. In the way that they're framing it is, you should be able to choose to do the quote unquote right thing, which is stay on Young Living amidst negative stimuli. That's my perspective about what they're doing, and it's twisty. We're going to have to make sure we're coloring next time for the general session too, because we need some good balanced like vibes for this shit.
Think of an area in your life right now where you're experiencing an emotion that you would like to change. Think of an area. Maybe it's with your sales or your health.
Sales? Health?
Your partner.
Oh, we can't see.
Or something back at home. An area of your life where you're experiencing an emotion you would like to change. And raise your hand when you have that area identified.
Hold on.
Okay, so I can see how we're doing with the reflection. An area of my life. Wonderful. Now, ask yourself, what is that emotion? Honestly. Authentically. What am I feeling? Name it.
I'm going to fix this. Hold on.
Maybe it's fear. Anger. Maybe I'm discouraged. Or feeling lonely. Or fearful. And if you dare, I would love to hear a few of those emotions. For me, it's insecure. Give me a word. What are some of those emotions? Frustrated, of course. What else? One more time.
Guilt.
Guilt. Yes, I hear ya. What else? Excluded, uncertain. Yes, this is all part of the human experience. Fear. Thank you. Invisible. Wow.
Oh.
Thank you. And I want to invite you to contemplate the possibility that that emotion is being sustained by a story you've been telling yourself.
Oh, hell no. There are some things that your gut is telling you that's going to keep you safe, and sometimes you're saying there's a red flag here in this business model and something is not right and I need to leave. And they're using this twisty training to try to get you to silence your gut. Because those negative emotions are being sustained by you and you can just let them go. Why are you trusting this person to say like, oh, I'm going to let go of all these negative emotions? Sometimes they're saying, hey, red flag, we're not safe here. We need to leave. Drop a red flag in the chat. I certainly am going to. God.
And that story is just one perspective. It's one of many ways you can interpret that situation. Because none of us have the absolute truth. We all just have a little fragment of reality. So if that story is contracting, if it's limiting possibilities, I want to invite you to consider exploring a new one. To see that same situation from a different perspective. And you know, I know that what I'm asking is incredibly hard. Because you know, all of us, we have...
Yeah, so Denise said when I was in therapy, those were conversations I have. So for me, this is not right. I feel very weird. Weird hearing her. It feels disgusting. There's something beautiful about informed consent and being able to invite someone to a conversation where they know like the boundaries and the qualifications of the person who's going to be having that conversation and their ability to keep someone safe in the conversation, like a licensed clinician or someone who's trained in a technique like can be. And this is not it. This is not it. Wielding therapy techniques to push people into keeping a company profitable by ordering products, even if they can't or haven't made money the entire time they've been in MLM, is gross to me. This is giving, oh, you're depressed? Have you tried not being like that? Yep, that is giving this. Exactly. Let me change this to make it a little bit more... There we go. There we go.
Some old stories.
Again, that uncomfortable feeling that we're experiencing, just remember that these people who are in MLMs are exposed to this and they're surprise exposed to this. And it's something that keeps them in longer. So I think it's good for us to see like the twisty parts of this so that we can have some empathy for people who are stuck in high control groups. My fish is orange. Let's go, Broken Waffles. I have a coloring book for our next stream, so I'll set up my second camera and we'll do some coloring or painting.
It can be suffocating, crippling us, killing us, but still we cling to them because they've been with us for so long, they feel like truth. So what story are you?
Sometimes those long, like those feelings that have been with us for a long time about Young Living are true. Like it is a broken compensation model. Like it is very stressful to invest all of your time with the hopes that someday you're going to be able to make money when most people lose or don't make any money in multi-level marketing. So those feelings that are with you when you're in something that is a negative detraction in your life, those are something to listen to. And all the other stuff, maybe talk through that with a licensed clinician. Maybe do that.
Telling about yourself, about your age, about your sales, about your team.
They're also, and I'm pausing this a lot because it's very hard to listen to. They are tying these breakthroughs that people are experiencing in the audience. The people in the audience are going to associate the breakthroughs they had with Young Living, and that's going to be another piece of why they're going to stay instead of leave a high control group, in my opinion. This is beyond twisty. Just in case anyone needs this, if you're having icky feelings, you don't need oils. You need therapy or at least someone to talk to. And if you're getting icky feelings from this stream, like, hop out. I always try to encourage people to promote and protect your emotional well-being. And knowing that this is out there and that individual reps are being harmed by Young Living with training like this doesn't mean that you have to expose yourself to it. Knowing how to like identify bite model techniques is great, and go do something for yourself. Make sure to take your meds, drink some water, go read a book, pet your floof.
About the future. Because you know, the stories you tell give you meaning, they give you identity, and over time, they become what shapes the course of our lives. So if we actually want to shift, if we want to
the cadence that she's using, the tone, the like, her, I don't know, it's like a lulling to sleep type of vibe. It's intentional. The way she's speaking now is intentional. I wish I could speed it up, but I'm in the clear option one.
activate more of our power, we have to challenge the stories that are holding us back. Yes.
Challenge your narrative. Oh, fuck that. Okay, we're gonna fast forward. Challenge your narrative.
All right. Negative.
See your strengths.
Weight,
Negative bias.
Boundary, but you want to visit via character.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. We get it.
All alone.
Someone is fucking playing a violin. Okay. As we go sitting, I invite you to a deep breath.
Oh, hell no. We're done. Make an executive decision. We are done with this. That was general session 1. I'm going to quickly work on downloading general session 2. We're not going to watch it today.
Young Living.
We just need to get it downloaded so that we do not lose our ability to download it. Oh, I have to open it up in another tab. Oh. 1 second. Inspect. I just want to start it so that just in case I get booted.
Essentials is
okay. Sources. I had to grab the good God. Videos. I'll have to do this later. We'll probably for the next one, let me just scrub through it. Oh, there's dancing.
Gonna see a change from beta wave to alpha.
Thread count.
Oh, the brainwaves is in the next wave. The brainwaves are tomorrow. We're gonna stream. I'm streaming with Aaron tomorrow. I will do my best to wake up early so we can do our stream in the morning together. And then, because we got to get through these videos. The manipulation is wild. The manipulation at conventions is wild. If you've never been to a multi-level marketing convention, just know there's things like this in every single one, and some are worse than others. doTERRA did an awful one. They did a surprise like NLP type cadence hypnotic demonstration without people's consent. So it was twisty. So tomorrow, who's this dude?
It's still packed.
They're going to talk about deep spectra tomorrow.
Smells, but oils are.
And smell training for smell disorders tomorrow. Lots of olfactory, lots of science, brainwaves, but the guy connected to the stuff isn't tomorrow, but it'll be the next day. So, Margaret, have a good day at work. Everybody, thank you for joining me. Make sure to do something happy after this. Eat a snack. Drink some water or some delicious drink. Go take a shower if you feel gross. And I will see you next time. If you don't mind liking the stream, if you also want to see more content that I cover, I sneak into Zoom calls, I do reactions, and I get into trouble doing anti-MLM, anti-pyramid scheme, anti-cult kind of content. So feel free to subscribe and leave a comment after. Replay crew, thank you so much. Live chat. See you next time. I'll see you later. Bye.